Hello everyone, welcome back. For me, it's back. Welcome to the first episode of Divinity Original Sin 2. So it turns out I recorded a full episode and my mic was turned off the whole time, so that's cool. Um, so basically, just completed the first little mission um, from Troubled Waters on the Merryweather. Um, Currently, I am well, on this island. I'm actually not sure where. Oh, this is Fort Joy. Alright, cool. So I'm on Fort Joy right now. Talk to this kid over here. There's a little kid over here who is a sorcerer, or at least we assume so. He's got a source collar around his neck. We've got Brachus Rex over here, who is the absolute bane of my existence in the first Divinity game. I've never played this game before. I played maybe 3 or 4 playthroughs of the first few minutes, 5 minutes or so. Didn't really like the characters I chose, but now I've got this character, Juzek just leveled up to level 2. Actually forgot that I did, so I'm going to go ahead and level him up right now. Just Constitution, Intelligence, and Memory for more skills. I'm also going to do one in ranged because I'm using a bow right now. And then I'm going to do Lore Master as well. That seems good. So just met this little guy, Sir Lore. Had a little tussle with some of these viscous voidlings. Nothing really over here. Just kind of a little bay area. So without further ado, we're just gonna get into this game, into the story. So, some things I'd like to hit on right away, just starting in this game. I will be, I will stop talking whenever there's commentary. There are voice actors in this game, and I greatly appreciate their work and everything, so I will be letting them do their part. So I'm just going to do that real quick with the Red Prince over here, who I am now apparently his slave? Question mark?
You
Let's
spot a
find out.
strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
So, when I talked to him last time, I told him I'm good at cooking, I'm good at sewing, and I'm good at grooming myself. So apparently I became a slave. So I'm just kind of try to do that. I'm gonna greet him heartily.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Okay.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hole.
That's right. So I did, on the ship, I talked to a little girl, and she said that there were prisoners below deck, so I did choose to go and save them, which was 5 people. It was the 5 characters that you can choose to play as in the beginning of the game, one of them being the Red Prince, and then also the Magister, who is the very first character you meet. I did try to save her. I don't think she survived. The ship got destroyed as soon as I tried to save her, so we will see what happens.
You have my gratitude.
Ah, good. I saved your life.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
I'm just glad to help. I don't do to stand idly by when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it. You may as well have your freedom.
Oh, good. So he doesn't want me to be a slave anymore. Or I am not his slave anymore because I don't have a choice.
Now then,
Sorry.
if there's nothing further...
What are you doing here, standing on that rock?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Okay.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Let's see. See memories, childhood days spent in the sun. As of last night, I saw a kraken infested wasteland. I never want to go near again. I'm gonna choose that one.
Touché.
Touche.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What do you mean by lost exactly?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean, just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Red Prince. Okay, that makes sense.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Shake my head, I have no idea. Not enthusiastic, of course I do. I now recall that he's famous. King? Lizard. Say that you suppose he could be no other than the famed Red Prince, if such a thing is possible. Outlaw. Someone who had an empire to lose. You don't run with that kind of crowd. I'm gonna go with Lizard.
The very same.
Oh, good, I got it right.
I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
You can travel with me. Maybe I can even help him win his throne back. I say that you two have this and that to sort out. He's welcome to tag along if he wants. I have to go. I will try to help you win your throne back, sir.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept.
Outstanding.
On one condition.
Oh boy.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of our kind's revered mystics.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Bro, I got all the time in the world. I promise you.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
So, now that that's settled, first things first.
Oh boy.
Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
Duh.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Fighter. So he can be a fighter, a knight, a rogue, or I can't remember the other kind of rogue. Shadow blade, something like that, or arcane arts, magic. So I'm more of a caster, so I'm gonna have him just stay a fighter.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or
Perfect.
death.
All
The
right.
Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness,
Oh,
or if you're feeling
Jesus.
particularly frivolous,
My lord.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
Bro, I'm not your slave anymore.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Alright, so I know that this didn't have much going on here, but that will conclude the first episode of Divinity Original Sin 2. Thank you guys for watching and joining me on this fair journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more battle, less commentary, let me know. This is, like I said, this is my very first episode. This is my very first YouTube video that I'm doing. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want, and I will adhere to it. Thank you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.